Hey guys, welcome back to Exploring Temecula. Today, really important video. I'm always getting asked these questions, so I thought I would do a video about it, but what are the most important things you need to do before you sell your home? Some of these are obvious, but I am going to go into depth on a few of these and just give you ideas of why you should do this and the importance of this. And in the end, you know, if you're doing these 10 things, you really are going to maximize your profit on your home. So if you're interested in Temecula or the surrounding area, again, please subscribe to this channel. We do 2 or 3 videos a week, and we really try and keep it local and help out local homeowners, help out local businesses, and just keep everybody informed on what's going on in the Temecula area. Also, I've started in every single one of my videos, I have a home search in the description. For this home search specifically, it's just going to be Temecula, but a lot of times when I do specific neighborhoods, that's what the home search is going to be in the description. So going forward, these are coming straight from the MLS, very accurate. You know, look at them at your own leisure. So let's get into the video. Okay guys, first thing, curb appeal. I know you hear it all the time, but I wanted to go a little in depth on what you should do for the curb appeal and also just the reason behind it. First off, the reason. I have been on many home showings where the buyer, we've had, let's just call it 5 to 10 showings in one day. One of my rules is if you're not going to like the house, let's not waste time. Let's move on to the next one. I have had on multiple occasions buyers, we pull up to the property, the front looks like crap, and they're like, let's move on, I don't even want to see the house. So first impressions are important, and there are people that want that look in the front of their home. Okay, so now for some specifics on things you can do for curb appeal. Number 1, paint your front door. Number 2, make sure your lawn's cut. Number 3, power wash your property or your house, power wash your garage door. Plant some shrubs, flowers, whatever you want in the front. Just these few little things are going to make the world of a difference when a buyer pulls up, and it gives a great first impression for any potential buyer. Okay, so number 2, paint your walls a neutral color. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this awful, god-awful orange or red or pattern in 2 or 3 of the bedrooms, and I know it's an easy thing to fix. I get that, but you wouldn't believe how hard it is to get that past some buyers' minds. They just don't see it that way. So real quick tip, again, just make sure not only the paint is neutral, but if there's any blotches or anything, especially on the ceiling, if you've had you know, any roof issues and you've had the roof fixed and there's still a water stain, make sure you get that covered, because it's going to get called out on the inspection, and it's just a hassle, something that you really don't need to deal with because you've already dealt with it. Okay, number 3, really important, what I say to buyers, if you're going to do anything to your home, it's carpet and paint. Carpet, not necessarily get new carpet, but at the very least shampoo your carpet, especially of pets or animals. You wouldn't believe the difference that a fresh coat of paint and a shampooed carpet is going to make for the first impression when somebody walks in the door. It really does change the look of your home. Okay, number 4, this one is an obvious one. You've heard it before, but just declutter. You know, I've been on a few listing appointments lately, and it's just, again, it just drives me nuts how much stuff people just hoard and keep. You know, clean off your kitchen counters, clean off your bedside tables, clean off the kitchen table. You don't need just tonnage of things just around the house. It like stresses people out. So again, just declutter. You know, if you're moving anyway, throw it into a box and put it into the garage, or 10 boxes, or however much stuff you have. Okay, number 5, obvious one, but have to say it. If you have pets and there are pet odors in your home, please, please, please get rid of them. If you are living in the home and you can't personally smell it, Have a neighbor come in and tell you honestly. Have your brother, sister, whoever. You just need an honest answer, because when a buyer comes into a home and there's a pet odor and they're not used to that smell, it is an instant turn off, and many buyers are not going to want to move forward because they're worried and they've heard stories of, oh, cat urine basically stinks and you can't get rid of it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get rid of this smell. So get rid of the urine smell up front, or pet odors, whatever. And yes, you need to do that. Okay, so number 6, get an appraisal. If you have any doubt of what your house is worth, this is going to eliminate so many problems. Bottom line is, sellers think their house is worth more than it is, and buyers think it's worth less than what it is. This will allow you to, once you put the house on the market, to basically be upfront, tell buyers, hey, here is the appraisal that I had, if you want to use it, and you can even put it in the MLS. So there's no worry about, whether the buyer's paying too much, whether they're paying too little. Everybody's happy and everybody's content. Oh, and if you work with Greenleaf Real Estate, we pay for that appraisal. Just another thing that we do that a lot of other companies do not. Okay, so number 8, just fix the little things. If it takes you 2 weeks to do, that's fine. Just, tighten all the doorknobs, make sure your faucets aren't leaking, patch up any holes in the wall, patch up anything that needs paint. Again, this is going to go a long way. If a buyer likes your home, they're going to come in and they're going to spend 45 minutes initially in your house, and they're going to pick it apart, and they're going to, in their mind, they're going to think of every little thing that they're going to have to do once they move in. So the less you have buyers thinking when they're in your home, the better off it is for you. So number 8, make a list of everything that makes your house unique, amazing, whatever you want to call it. Why is this important? Well, number 1, when you are putting your home on the MLS, all of this information is just going to make your home stand above the rest. So a week, 2 before you list the home, talk about, are you in a low tax area? That's a benefit. Is your HOA, amazing because their pool and the amenities that you get, great. How's the school district? Your house, you just put a new heater and a new AC unit in your house. Every little thing that you can think of, you need to mark down. Not only is it good for, the prospective buyer, but it's also, even though you do have an appraisal in, it also helps let's just say, this is a good example. So let's just say you have an appraisal in your home and it comes in at $290. And you put your house in the market goes up a little bit, or something's happened in the next month that makes a buyer want to come in and pay $300, $310 for the home. You're not necessarily going to use that appraisal. So what is the next best thing? You're going to basically make this list for the appraiser, so there is no doubt of why this home is worth $310. And this list of upgrades, this list of how great your community is just going to give the appraiser a reason to bring the house in at that price. So any little thing helps. And this is just a great way to not only sell your house, but helps out the appraiser and makes everything go a lot smoother during the escrow process. Okay, number 9, you can either hire somebody or do it yourself, but just do a massive deep clean of your house. Do the blinds, do the windowsills, wash the floors, vacuum, just do a crazy awesome cleaning of your home. It's noticeable, and it will definitely, help when a prospective buyer comes in. Okay guys, so last but not least, number 10, research your agents. Make sure they know the area, make sure that they're really good at marketing and they understand how to get your home in front of the right buyers. Make sure your agent has done, multiple deals where they've negotiated prices. I can tell you this from experience, is that 10 years ago, could I have negotiated routinely an extra 5 or 10 grand for my buyer or for my sellers? Probably not, just because I just didn't understand the process or know. You know, I know exactly what to say, what to do, you know, how to portray your home now, that I can, you know, again, confidently say that I generally get an extra 5 or 10 grand, you know, for many times for many of my sellers. So, you know, a lot of times that's just experience. But, you know, again, make sure you research your agents and pick the right one. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Hopefully that helped. Those 10 things you need to do before you list your home. If you have any questions, make sure you call us at Greenleaf. You know, we're a licensed broker, licensed appraiser. We're here to help. We know this area very well, and we look forward to speaking with you. Thank you very much, and until next time,